Hi children, good morning. Welcome to today's politics class. We started a new lesson that is Indian Constitution, the first chapter of politics, the Indian Constitution. In that chapter discuss the first question that is why does a country need a constitution? So we are trying to find out the question's answer and we find out two functions. The first function that is the constitution tell us what the fundamental nature of our society is, which type of government is existing here and which type of society is living here, that we can understand through the constitution. Okay, then the second important function is that constitution is to define the nature of our country's political system. Okay, so it is defining the nature of our country's political system. That also we discuss which type of government is existing. Okay, it can be monarchy, it can be democracy or dictatorship or other type of government can be existed. So the constitution tells us which type of government is existing in a country. In India, we are following democratic government. We have democratic government. And in Nepal, before it is monarchy and now it is democracy. And in other Gulf countries, it is monarchy form of government. In America, it is democratic form of government. So, when we see a country's constitution, we can understand that the country's nature of political system. Okay, it defines the nature of political system, which type of government is existing. Then, third important function that is a constitution plays in a democracy to ensure that a dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful groups. Okay, people or groups. Okay, a constitution plays in a democracy to ensure that a dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful people or groups. Okay, the other important function is that a dominant group does not use power it's against less powerful people. Okay, so that also preventing by the constitution. Okay, so what do you mean by dominant? Here we have to discuss the majority and minority. Okay, majority means the major more people believes a system. Okay, that is known as included a system, that is known as majority. Okay, the more people in a country, the most of the people believes and following a system, that is known as majority. And minority means less people only there as a participants. Okay, here in India we can say majority means that is Hindu religion. Okay, mainly we can it is going on mainly in India it is religion, based on religion. So in India more than 8 religions are there, and in that the major religion is that Hinduism. Okay, Hinduism is the major religion. Most of the people in India is following Hindu religion, and that is why we can say that that is a majority group or dominant group. And minority means other religions. We can say Christians are there, Muslims are there, then Sikhs and Parsi, all these kinds of religions are there. All these religions we can say very less people only there. So that is why we can say that groups we can say that that is minority groups. Okay, here dominant group, which group, that we can say Hinduism, and other religions, Christians, Muslims and other religions we can say that is minority, very less people only participate. Okay, so I think you understood. So the dominant group accessing always the power. Okay, so always the dominant group can be access the power, and the powers, the rights of the minorities can be also taken by the majority group, dominant group. So that is also prevented by the constitution. The constitution protecting all the citizens, all are equal before the law. It is ensuring that all are equal before the law. Rule of law is existing here. So all are equal before the law. That is ensured by the constitution. Okay, that is known as dominant group does not access. Okay, constitution plays in democracy. It is ensure that the dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful people or group. Okay, then a majority can continuously enforce decision that excluded minorities and against their interest. Okay, so always the majority can be influence the government and authority, and that is against the minorities' rights, and their it is excluded from the minorities. Okay, so that is prevented by the constitution. Okay, that is known as tyranny of the majority. What do you mean by tyranny? Tyranny means what is, we can say that it is a cruel or unjust use of powers. Okay, cruel or unjust use of power. That means only the constitution protecting one group means that is known as tyranny. The government is only protecting one group means that is tyranny of the majority. Okay, so that tyranny that prohibits by the constitution. Okay, tyranny of the majority, cruel or unjust use of powers is prohibited by the constitution. All are equal before the constitution. Okay, then this tyranny can be happen how? This can be happen to one community dominating another. That is known as inter-community domination. Inter-community domination. Okay, a majority can be one community dominant. That is known as inter-community domination. That means the one community here, Hinduism, can be dominated in India. Okay, and other communities not getting their rights. So that is known as this can be happened one community dominating other. Okay, inter-community domination. Inter-community domination. The Hindus accessing the powers of other minorities. Okay, that is. Then members of one community dominating others within the same community. Okay, members of one community dominating others within the same community, that is intra-community domination. Okay, inter-community domination, one community dominating other groups. Then inter-community means intra-community means what we can say, members of one community dominating others within the same community. We can say in Hinduism, one example, if we say in Hinduism, Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Shudra, like that divisions are there, isn't it? So there, the Brahmins, all are Hindus. Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Shudras, they are Hindus. All together, we can say Hindus. Okay, they are following one system. They are believing in. Okay, so here the Brahmins can be access the power always, because there are the dominant group in that community. We can say Brahmins and Kshatriyas. Okay, Brahmins and Kshatriyas is a dominant group of that community. So there, who can access the power? Brahmins can be access the power, and the others' power can be held by these Brahmins and Kshatriyas. The Vaishyas and Shudras' powers can be held by whom? These Brahmins and Kshatriyas. So that is, we can say that intra-community domination, members of one community dominating others within the same community. In the same community, the Hindus is Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishyas is the same community, they are existed. In that, one group dominating, that is known as intra-community domination. Inter-community domination means the Hinduism dominating and the other religions, who Christians and Muslims and other religions powers holded by this Hindu religion. That is known as inter-community. Intra-community, within that community, within that Hindu society, Brahmins, they are accessing the power. So that is known as intra-community religion. Okay, most of the countries like the systems existed. In, we can say in America already we studied in 6th standard that apartheid laws existed in the America. Apartheid laws means that means divisions between color, white and black. White and black. In South Africa also it is existed, white and black. Okay, so in South Africa the white is always their majority, they are accessing the power, and they are the dominant group. Okay, they are the dominant group, and we can say not only need more people, dominant group means the more powerful group, also we can say dominant group. Okay, So more powerful group or more people who are believing in one belief, following one system. Okay, that dominant group. So in South Africa, who the white people, they are powerful people, they are access the powers of the black, and like that. So that is inter-community domination. Intra-community means here I said example within the Brahmins in Hindu society. Brahmins is a higher caste, they are accessing the all the powers of other uh, caste. Okay, so that is known as intra-community domination. Okay, this much I think you understood. The 4 points we discussed, that is 4 functions. The first function, constitution tell us what the fundamental nature of our society is. Then second one, constitution is to define the nature of our country's political system. Okay, so that is known as which type of government is existing, democracy or monarchy or such other kinds of government. The third, a constitution plays in a democracy to ensure that the dominant group does not use their powers against other less powerful group. Here the majority maybe can be the dominant group or powerful group, and that group can be access the powers. So that is prevented by the constitution. And two type of dominance, we can say that that is majority can be one community domination, in the majority community, one community domination, that is majority community, that is Hinduism, it can be dominate, and the other religions, other less powerful people can be their powers can be accessed by this one community, that is Hinduism. Okay, in India example. Then the second, intra-community domination, that within the community, if the domination can be happen, within the community, within the Hindu community, who the Brahmins can be access the power, that is known as intra-community domination. Then the last function we can say, that is known as the constitution protect ourselves. Okay, the why we need a constitution, that is it is save us from the ourselves, it is save us from the ourselves. How it can be save us from the ourselves? Okay, just I'll say about example traffic rules. Okay, if we are obeying traffic rules means it will protect us, our life it will protect, isn't it? Okay, if we are wearing helmet or seat belt and through nice way it is going on, not over speed means we will protect our life, we are protecting our life, isn't it? Okay, so other thing, if we are violating our traffic rules means there is punishment also, but it is protecting us from, our life is protecting, if we are obeying these laws means our life is protecting, our life is going on. If we are violating means accident can be happened, our life can be going on. Okay, accident happened. So like this many examples we can say it is protecting us. In your textbook one example is given, that is one child, tomorrow she have exam, and child favorite the TV channel, and one program is going on, but the child is interested to watch that child is interested to watch that TV program. But the same thing is that if she avoid that program and if she studied means the next day she's exam is coming, and she can easily write the exam and she can score higher marks. Okay, what need she need to protect, that means she need to avoid that TV program for better marks. Okay, so we all maybe our favorite cricket is going on, the same day our SLC exam is going on, and tomorrow I have important exam, and if I am avoiding that cricket program and I am studying in that time means I am protecting us from the evil things. Okay, so I am saving my life because in that time I am studying, and next day my exam is become very easy and I scored high mark. Okay, so that is why it is protecting us. Okay, so same thing, the traffic rules. If we obey the traffic rules means we are save us ourselves. If we are not obeying means if we are violating means our life is going on. Okay, it can be stopped. So that is more than punishment. We are saving our life ourselves. We are saving. So the last point, we need a constitution because it is save us from ourselves. Okay, these are the 4 functions that you have to write in your notebook. Okay, thank you to listening my class.